bedtime story. The campaign hopes to encourage mums and dads to read more with their kids to give them the best start in life. Sally Biddulph, ITV News.
Joining me now is Justin Forsyth from Save the Children. Thank you very much for coming in. The chairwoman of this campaign has described her findings as shameful, tragic and unfair. Why are we letting so many children down?
It is very tragic that a quarter of children end primary school not being able to read, and up to 40% of the poorer children don't read well when they leave primary school. And we're letting our children down because we aren't doing enough as parents, as grandparents, as teachers, as a government, and we all need to come together. And that's the point of Read On, Get On, is to bring everyone together to make it a national mission. The Times have written an editorial today that it says that sometimes a country needs to rise to a challenge, and this is a challenge we need to rise to.
Practically speaking, what does that mean? If you're brought up in a house where you've never been read a bedtime story, how are you going to persuade those parents to A, read to their children, and then crucially to listen to their children read?
Well, this isn't about haranguing parents, it's about supporting them, and we can help parents. There are lots of programmes, charities in this campaign run that help parents to read to their children, and it's only 10 minutes a day. I know 10 minutes is actually quite a lot. I mean, I'm a dad, and I struggle to get home in the evening all the time to read to my little boy, and to hear him, he's not old enough to read, but hopefully in the future when he gets to read. But we've got to support parents. There's volunteer schemes, it's supporting those parents, it's teachers doing their bit too. And we reckon that if we just do 10 minutes a day to a child, that could help transform their lives. It helps them get a good job, to pass exams, it helps them really get on in life.
And when there isn't that cooperation with the parents, does that mean that the children are then sometimes let down by the school? They're kind of lost in the system because some of the teachers give up on some of those pupils when they're not getting practice at home?
Well, what we know from children from poorer backgrounds is that those parents are often working 2 or 3 jobs a day. They're really struggling to make ends meet, and this is on top of all of that. So we've got to provide that support at home, volunteers, grandparents, but also supporting those parents, some of whom don't read that well themselves. But teachers do play a big role, and they're doing a heroic task. But we've all got to come together to make a difference and make this a national mission to get all children reading well.
Justin Forsyth, many thanks. We've got to leave it there. Thank you very much, though. Thank you. A reminder of our main story this lunchtime. The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge are expecting their second child, the brother or sister to Prince George, who will be fourth in line to the throne. In the last few minutes, Prince William has arrived in Oxford for a planned engagement. His wife cancelled her appearance at the event and is instead being treated by doctors at Kensington Palace for acute morning sickness. There'll be more on the royal pregnancy on the ITV News later at the earlier time of 6:15. From everyone here for now, bye-bye.
Preparing the nation every day. ITV National Weather, sponsored by Vitibiotics Vitamins.
Hello to you again, a very good afternoon. Well, for most of us, a promising start to the new week out there. Beautifully bright for the majority, as you can see on the earlier satellite picture. Clear skies for many locations. The snag will be that cloud across parts of Scotland and Northern Ireland, occasionally tickling those coasts of the northeast as the afternoon goes on. Elsewhere, plenty of unbroken September sunshine. Just a little fair weather fluffy cloud here and there, not enough to spoil things. And in the sunshine, we could see highs of 22 degrees or so. Not bad at all for the time of year. Around 16 degrees further north with the cloud cover, but at least it stays dry. Tomorrow, pretty much a repeat performance after a slow and grey start with a few pockets of mist. Cheery sunshine, highs of 22. I'll see you later.
ITV National Weather, sponsored by Vitibiotics Vitamins.